Jesse Stirn, the challenger, looking to spoil Sabatini's year once again.
The belt is currently vacant.
White trunks, of course, for Stirn. Black snake print for Sabatini. Roller coaster year for Sabatini, highs and lows. Would like to finish it off with something special. Get that belt back. He said it means the world to him. Get that title. Wanted to fight James Gonzalez to do it. James Gonzalez wasn't interested in this particular match. Gave up that belt. And as you said, Punk, vacant now, as he decided to hand it back rather than come defend it.
James wants to focus on bantam, feather?
35, yeah. Wants to focus down there at bantamweight. Understand James Gonzalez had a great bantamweight title fight last time out as well. You know, came up in weight class for that fight with Sabatini, got the upset victory, a big feather in his cap. But as you said, oh, there's the big right hand. As you said, wants to focus on 35 at this time. Sabatini on the back, big slam to the ground. You said he's dangerous with the rear naked chokes. He's already on the back. Look, he's trying to trap that left arm in there as well as he gets the hooks in. Stirn is in some trouble right now.
Like, I want you all to be so aware of how high level Pat Sabatini is. Stirn too, for that matter. You know, a lot of reads being read, a lot of feinting, a lot of in and out, a couple of level changes, and the first time these guys engage, Sabatini winds up on top.
Getting the hooks in, flattens his opponent out there. Sabatini on the back, looking for the choke, switching arms. See Stirn trying to turn. Yep.
Be looking for that head and arm choke. Stirn recognized it and picked his poison and turned all the way to his back.
Sabatini now in mount, still very early in this round, less than 2 minutes in.
Oh!
Stirn active underneath. You can see shrimping, bucking his hips, recovers to half guard there, alleviates a little bit of danger.
You need to, yeah, you're ready. Shoulder on the face, shoulder on the face, or throw elbow. Okay, you need to control the head.
Look how calm Sabatini is on top. Passing the guard of Stirn now. Stirn still pressed up against the cage. Not out of danger yet.
Where's those forearms when you're ready?
So you're trying to isolate that left arm. Not a lot of room to work with up against the fence there, but Sabatini seeing if he can isolate it.
Well, he's in full side control right now. He is in a great position. He's trying, he's going for that Kimura.
I think you can see Stirn trying to back up to the fence to maybe use that in aid of his defense.
Well, the only thing he's going to be able to do right here is press the back of his head into the fence to prevent Sabatini from putting his hand on the back of his back. And Sabatini wants to peel him off. Oh, Sabatini lets go. Grabs the neck.
Let those hit. Look, hey, you're ready to go. You're ready to go.
2 minutes remaining in this opening round. It's been all Sabatini thus far. Stern showing that, listen, he's aware of the problems. He's answering the challenges, but it's chain grappling from one move to the next. When you close one door, Sabatini's looking to open another.
Yeah, most people, it would have been all over once Sabatini grabs the grips. And like I said, you know, he wasn't in an open mat position. Stern had his head against that cage, and that's what prevented Sabatini from securing the Kimura.
Stern has recovered to full guard here. Got the one butterfly hook in there, now half. Sabatini gonna punch a little bit.
Another nice elbow by Sabatini. And look at this, Stern trying to go for a leg now.
Very nice. Perfect. Over a minute to work, still plenty of time.
Sabatini settles down on top of that. As you said, it's been calm throughout this. You can see laser focused as he's on top, just looking for options. Stern been very capable in defense, but he has been on defense, make no doubt about it.
He's threatened with that leg, but Sabatini, to his credit, was already threatened with a head and arm choke and really threatened with a Kimura. Still trying to pass the guard of Stern. Stern with full guard now on Sabatini. Sabatini pushes him up against the cage.
Oh, big elbow there. Sabatini looking to posture up. So if he can't get submissions, maybe we'll get some striking damage done here before the end of the first round.
Sabatini's corner saying, let it rain. They want ground and pound when he postures up from that position.
Move back out to side control.
Oh, you see Sabatini right now trying to grab a guillotine. It's an odd position to grab a guillotine from, but we've seen him do it before. Now he's locked up another Kimura. He crosses over the body.
Right arm in trouble there. Sabatini trying to get the straight. Could he turn into an armbar here? Final 10 seconds, winding off the clock. Stern again answers the challenge, but he's mounted right now.
We're going to try to listen to corner audio again, see if we can maybe not get the Run DMC this time. But a really fun round, some super high, slick defense from Jesse Stirn, defending the relentless submission attack from Patrick Sabatini.
Once you do that, on the transition, push away and start to strike so his hands come to his face. Then it's open. You understand?
Excellent work there in Sabatini's corner. I think given the strategies there, listen, get the striking done, get his hands to move, and then those submissions will open up as well. You can see how patient and calm Sabatini is in the corner. Certainly in a difficult situation, pressure situation, a big moment for him, but he's dialed in. And listen, Stirn's been a tough competitor. He certainly showed capable defense. He's not intimidated or overwhelmed, but now Stirn's got to do something to try to get some offense going.
Well, you only develop the super slick defense when your offense is on point. Understanding submissions and positions and everything like that only makes your defense that much better. Stirn's got a chance right now, starting on their feet in this second round, to really take over.
Instead, Sabatini throws a right hand, gets right inside on a takedown again, just muscles his opponent to the ground.
This is just demoralizing. You know, you start the round, and just like I said, there's your glimmer of hope. You know, it's a restart. You're both fresh. You're coming up. You're on your feet, and then to wind up right back down to where you were for 4 minutes of that first round. Sabatini now looking for another choke.
Left arm around the neck. Stirn settles his back to the canvas again. Doesn't want to give up the back, give up that choke.
Let's see if Sabatini listens to his corner now. They were talking about when the opportunity presents itself to posture up and let it rain. Ground and pound and strike. Sabatini right now is again in full mount. Not where you want to be, when you're on the bottom at least.
Yeah, Stirn tried to use his feet to wall walk a little bit and flip things over. Sabatini changed the position. He's in mount, looking to strike again. As you said, his corner told him between rounds, throw the strikes, get the hands to move, and then those shots will be there. He'll have some submission opportunities open up as well. Again, credit Stirn's toughness, credit his grit. But man, he has just been on the back foot. I think there's a very strong case. There was a 10-8 in round one, and as you said, Punkit, we were back here in this mounted position within about 20 seconds of this round number two.
And this is exactly what Daniel Gracie in the corner of Pat Sabatini was calling for. And I mean, look at this, Stirn still game, gets out of these ugly positions, but then he's right back in them because that's just how tenacious Pat Sabatini is. This is why he's the boogeyman.
Just absolutely throws to the ground. Maybe try to set up an arm triangle here. He's in position.
Yeah, every time he gets that arm tucked against his head tucked against that arm, I'm sorry, Stirn recognizes it and immediately moves out of that position. Right there. He's still trying.
Yep, Stirn felt it right away, pulled that right arm back to freedom, but from mount into the armbar. Sabatini gonna roll out for the armbar. A risky move here. You give up that top position, but you got it right there.
I was gonna say, we're really gonna see what the defense of Stirn is like right now, because once you get in that quarter mount, once you're underneath Pat Sabatini, he's got a hold of your arm. He is not going to let it go. Once again, for the second time, your CFFC featherweight champion, Patrick Sabatini.
Hard not to be happy for that guy. Obviously, Jesse Stirn came in here and proved himself an absolutely tough customer, deserves all the credit in the world for the heart that he showed in the face of that relentless pressure. Patrick Sabatini, the year started off in terrible fashion for him. Thought he might be going to the big show. Instead, had that gruesome arm injury. Since then, he's rebounded with two just absolutely impressive performances. One of the most brutal knockouts you'll ever see, and here, just a grappling clinic. I mean, landed some nice strikes as well, but man, you see transition to transition, and I'm generally not in favor of going for that armbar when you're in mount position, at least that early in the round, because you're gonna give up the position if you miss. The key there being if you miss, and he didn't there.
Yeah, tremendous, tremendous display of martial arts, grappling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He threw strikes when he needed to. Let's take a look at it right here. You see, right as the round starts, the wrestler's favorite, right? The overhand right, straight into a takedown. Normally it's a double leg. Sabatini does it with style, grabs the body lock and drags Stirn to the ground. And here he does it again. This one leads straight to an armbar after he threatens right here with the head and arm choke. Stirn recognizes it, gets that right arm to the canvas so Sabatini can't lock up that choke. But once you defend one thing, another door opens, and you see right here, trying to defend from elbows, he exposes his right arm and Sabatini grabs it, and there's nothing he can do. Right here, you see the tap, referee Bill Bookwalter right on top of the action, and Pat Sabatini does what a lot of people thought he was gonna do here, and he's being crowned the new champion.
Unbelievable. Let's get the official time of the stoppage from Dr. David Sarnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout was stopped at 2 minutes and 23 seconds in the second round. Winner by verbal tap by way of an arm bar. And the new CFFC featherweight champion of the world, out of the red corner, Patrick Sabatini.
You see the emotion there from Sabatini, Punk. I talked to